Ladies and gentlemen and people who enjoy Sunrise League Reborn 1 maps, welcome to Forgotten Stream, good evening. Tonight we have a round 3 match of Sunrise League Reborn 1 between Chick Magnets and two Novus Trackers. They are competing in Division 1. This is the final match of the season. And it looks like we're about to go live. On Island, the map is called Balls Out 2 by Zepset. Absolute atrocity. I don't know how maps like that can be picked in the first place, and people have to actually compete on it. Based on what I've seen, I would favor TnT in this match. But let's see. I've seen crazier things happen. Yep, we are live. We're going to have Sander, Aru, Zeus, Raw and Rez driving against... God knows who we're going to be driving against. 5v4. What is this? Luffy, Lucario, Black Cat, Norman, Passy. Yeah, Passy was slow to join. They were obviously trying to decide who is going to drive. But anyways, the lights are out, away we go. And let's see who is going to come out the winner. So far we have Aru in the lead. This is interesting. Somebody is already sliding out. I think it was somebody from CM. Must have been Roa. Yes, it was. He's already over a second down. Hello, Shock. So it is Aru battling Luffy and Norman, followed by Sander, Lucario. Aru dropping back. There's quite a side battle out in front. Luffy made a mistake. Ooh, Aru sliding out. This is not good. So we have Norman and Lucario, followed by Zeus and Sander. Who else? One more turn to go into the finish, hidden in the hill. Top 2 positions go to TNTs, followed by a quartet of Chick Magnets, and Raw is last, and that is 28-27 for TNT, first blood to them. Round 2. Good start from Sander. Lucario and Luffy. Also not too shabby. Black Cat and Roa languishing in arrears. Norman must have missed a gear at the start or something, but he's fighting back. Some cheek magnet crashed. Could that be Doriftos here and there? It's probably Arrow. Luffy sliding in this tunnel. It is insanely close for the lead between Sander and Lucario. Lucario will slide and crash. Norman is fighting Sander, and there is Zeus behind. And Roa and Rez. Quite a lot of mistakes. Arrow obviously crashed, but Black Cat must have crashed even worse. Sander winning the round, followed by Norman. A trio of cheek magnets. And this is a round win for the red side. 33-22, not even close. 1 for 1, game on, I hope. Third round. Norman so far leading the points. We've only had 2 rounds. Somebody already sliding. Was that Roa? Yeah, definitely. It is only 0.36 even now, so it wasn't a huge slide. Lots of TNTs out in front. Sander, Norman, Luffy, followed by Black Cat and Zeus. Zeus is getting up ahead. Norman still in the lead with Sander and Luffy. Norman sending it through that turn. Luffy keeping steady with Sander. Zeus looks like he's on a comeback trail. Luffy not giving up. Small slide from Zeus, dropping to Lucario, Roa, Aru and Pasi. Mistake from Roa, but no, he's just slingshotting ahead. It looks like a TNT round. Yeah, it definitely will be. But it's close. Things can happen. 2 for 1, TNT in the lead. Round 4. Zeus sliding on this downhill section at the start. He's currently last. Sander and Pasi crashing. Aru sliding. Black Cat sliding, still 3 TNT drivers in the lead. Chased by Roa, Rez, Aru and Zeus. Let's switch to Rez. Yeah, with this trio of TNT drivers up ahead, cheek magnets do need to make things happen, because 3 first places guarantee you a round win. Roa sliding at the hairpin. This is clearly a TNT round, unless they're going to do anything excessively stupid. I don't think they will, because there is not much more left of this map. With 1, 2, 3, they cement the round victory, and it will be 3 for 1. Norman 38 points after 4 rounds. Sander second at 31 points. Right, line into round 5. Good start from Rez. Luffy in the lead from Sander. Luffy will crash at the helix. Norman is currently third, but he's on the attack. Roa went a bit wide, he's currently third, but Roa will crash. So it is Sander and Norman from Zeus. Sander with a small slide, but he managed to keep it. Oh, this is close. This is incredibly close. Sander and Norman both sliding and crashing at the hairpin. And by the looks of it, this is going to be another TNT round. Yeah, just this airport turn to go. 4-1. Round 6. Black Cat crashing. We currently have Norman, Sander and Luffy fighting for the lead. There's Lucario with them as well. So it does smell like another TnT round, unless they're going to start crashing, which they don't seem to be intent on doing. Sander trying. He's neck and neck with Norman, but there's still Luffy ahead. A much tighter line there from Sander, but it didn't matter too much. Sander will finish second, but he's followed by Norman and Lucario, and the bottom 3 is occupied by CM drivers. This is quite clearly 5-1. Somebody, I think, crashed. Maybe not. Sander definitely made a mistake. He's almost a second down on the leaders. The leaders are Lucario, Norman and Aru, followed by Luffy and Rez. And it does look, after Aru crashing, like this is another comfortable round for TnT. So we have Lucario from Norman and Luffy. Well, Luffy will crash, as well as Lucario. Even with Aru, Sander, Zeus and Rez passing Luffy, Aru with another mistake. It just doesn't look like it's going to be good for CM from the scoreboard. Yes, it is. Definitely 6-1. Map point for TnT. Also 101 from Norman. He's on fire. Somebody crashed. Luffy in the lead. Crash was probably Aru. There's also Norman a second down on the leaders. The leaders are Luffy and Sander. And people chasing them are Lucario and a trio of CM drivers. Luffy is currently escaping the lead. Roar will slide and crash. Luffy made a mistake, but Norman is coming back. As I say that, he will slide out, as will Lucario, as will Zeus. And what is going on this track? Sander from Luca, from Black Cat, and then Rez. And I think this is a map win for TnT. 7-1. Yes, Luz, the track is brutal and it is absolutely abhorrent. I cannot imagine why would the organizers pick a map like this. I just do not know. And it looks like we are going to switch to map 2. SLR1 Mojo by Wormy. Another trash map, if you forgive me. There is absolutely nothing good about it. And be assured there will be crashes. A lot of crashes. For this is a crash map. Yeah, Luz, I know, right? So many possibilities to build a good track, and he just does that. And he also uses block mixing to make it even worse. When you think it just cannot be any worse, block mixing adds another degree of trashness to it. Looks like the lineups are shaping up. Sanderosus JJ Rez against Black Cat Passy, Izom Norman and Zippy. Who is going to crash more? Cheap magnets or two nervous trackers? I do not know. Being a CM driver, I hope the answer to my question is TnT. I cannot pardon your opinion, Shock. No, Mizu, this is the second map. Island was 7-1 for TnT. There's also this speed check, so if you botch up that tight hairpin, you're going to lose even more because of that drop with the speed check. Well, Wormy, you can build better maps and then I won't have to whine about them. However, you choose to build complete trash that people have to suffer on. I do not tolerate that. This is a TA track. We had 3 tracks for Babe. All 3 of them were TA tracks. This is a rounds competition. Why do we play TA tracks in rounds? Why cannot we just have a good rounds map? Like, imagine Mev's island map but in Bay. That would have been a decent rounds map. This was not nicely mapped, Wormy. This is complete trash. Get out of my stream, I don't want to see you. We're going to have another warm-up round. And after that, the real crash mania is going to begin. Your bets, chat, who is going to crash more? Hopefully, both squads are sufficiently warmed up. That's incorrect, Shock, because this coast map is one of the 2 maps I like in the whole of SLR1. Can you imagine me liking coast more than island? Hey Dan. And we're off. Passy with a good start, followed by Sander, Izom and Roa. There's JJ in the mix. Black Cat and Norman are somewhere at the back, already crashing. I think it was Zeus, yes it was, and Passy as well. Sander in the lead, followed by Roa, Izom, Zibi, Rez, JJ, Black Cat. JJ falling back. Black Cat with a huge crash. Rez slowing down. So we currently have TnT drivers passing Roa, but Roa fighting back. Zippy, huge crash there. Anybody caught out on this drop? Nobody. Sander still out in front from Roa, and Roa will crash and Izom will crash, and it is Sander, JJ and Rez, and that's enough first blood for cheek magnets. Interesting round. In the first one, apparently TnT will crash more. Well, TnT crashed more, should I say. Round 2. Slow start from JJ and Zeus, and the Dutch joystick drivers. Izom with a slow down at the downhill and a drift. Zippy, I think that was a slide. Sander still out in front from Passy, Norman, Rez, Black Cat and Roa. Zom and Zippy are at the back. No crashes among the leaders yet. Roa dropping back. Who was that? Somebody crashing that I missed? Yes, that was Norman. I just looked away for a second. Blink and you miss. That's the nature of this map. So, Sander out in front from Black Cat, a group of CM drivers and Passy. Black Cat currently second, Passy going for a wall bang. It will not yield much, as cheek magnets take another round. Yo Legion, what do you expect? I said that before the game started, this was going to be a crash mania. Of course it's going to be. I mean, look at the map. Round 3. Ooh, huge crash there. Who was that? Black Cat? Yeah, it was. Roa and Sander out in front, another crash in the tunnel. I do not know who that was, probably Zeus. Yeah, must have been Zeus, but it wasn't too significant. Roa sliding, Rez sliding, so it is Sander from Passy, Norman and Zippy. JJ fighting back. I think Norman went a little too wide. Passy getting closer to Sander. I think this is going to be a TnT round unless they crash some more. Well, Passy crashing will help, that's for sure. Sander from Zippy from JJ. JJ will have to hold his ground, and with Black Cat and Passy so far behind, this is another round for Cheek Magnets. I'm sorry, that was, I think, 4 guys crashing in the round. 40% crash rate. Round 4. Zeus and JJ with a slow start. Zeus even has to take the wider, slower road. Passy and Sander out in front, battling it out. Passy will crash. Let's switch to somebody further up ahead. So we have Sander from Zippy, Roa and Rez. Zippy definitely on the attack. There was Norman poking his nose in. Small wall bang. Nothing serious. However, Rez will have to take a respawn. Zippy. Ooh, Norman, that is a huge crash. Sander must have crashed because Zippy will win the round. But I think this is enough for Cheek Magnets. It definitely was. 4-0, CM in the lead. Round 5, Izom asking whether it is live. It definitely is. Rez must have crashed, he's over a second down already. Sander out in front, Zippy sending it through that turn between the tunnels. Passy and Norman are on Sander's tail. JJ up into second, definitely lifting more than Zippy there. There's Passy. Ooh, Roa crashed and JJ crashed. Well, this definitely is going to be a TnT round with current positions, unless TnT are going to implode at the finish, which is unlikely. Yeah, no crashes on the TnT side of this round, so Sander wins, followed by the entirety of TnT squad, and 4-1. TnT open up the score. Round 6. Sander crashed right at the start. This is a huge setback for CM. Passy out in front. Will now make it Black Cat, however. Yeah, he's sticking with it. But it is currently Roa from Passy. Zeus also among the leaders. Passy, Black Cat, Izom doing nicely. Zeus crashed. Switch to Izom. So it is Roa from... Oh, this is a bit too tight to call. Passy, Black Cat and JJ. Into the hairpin. No crashes there. This is definitely a TnT round. Unless... yeah, Roa crashing will just seal the deal. And it is an ace for TnT. They take the first 5 positions. (4-2). CM still in the lead, but the gap is shrinking. The last 2 rounds went the way of TnT. Sander with a quick start again. He's making up some ground. Sander and Roa from Passy and Zeus. Zeus going way too wide there. Somebody crashed, I missed it. I think it could have been Rez. Yeah, definitely was Rez. Sander and Roa, first 2 positions. Roa, well, that is a bit wide. Zeus must have crashed as well, and this just doesn't bode well. Roa and JJ will have to gain some positions, but with a full stop face plant for JJ, this is 4-3. Another round for TnT. Round 8. A crash on the CM side. A slide on the CM side. Somebody from TnT has to take evasive action in order to avoid a crash. Norman will slow down as well. Zippy with a 2-wheel moment, but he manages to keep it. Sander from Roa, Izom and Zippy, I think. Yeah, Izom sneaks up into second. He will lift a bit too much. However, Zippy is up into second. I heard another crash somewhere. I don't know who that was. A double wall bang there from the players battling for the podium positions. And this is a score tied, 4-4. The first map was Island. It was 7-1 for TnT. So they started at 4-0 and they went to 4-4. They definitely need to refocus. It was 7-1 on Island. Zeus crashing in the tunnel. JJ and Rez somewhere towards the back of the grid. Sander out in front with Passy, Roa, Black Cat. Roa getting adventurous there, losing time. I think Rez just crashed face on. And it is Sander followed by 5 TnT drivers. What is going on with the CM drivers? There's just one way it's going to go, and that is 5-4, TnT actually in the lead. Sander currently sits at the top of the leaderboard with 77 points to Zippy's 61. Zeus and Rez are at the bottom with 28. Sander battling for the lead. Rez must have crashed because I heard a crash and he's dropping, and Sander crashed as well. So it is Zippy from Roa. I think Izom. Was that JJ? It was. as things stand, it looks like another TnT round, and it would be map point. Sander is fighting back. Roa, Zippy and Bassi are going neck and neck for the lead, and Bassi and Zippy and JJ make mistakes. Roa wins the round. Sander and Zeus third and fourth, but this just doesn't look like it's enough. No, I was wrong. 5-5, we're tied. Round 11. CM finally managed to win a round after losing 5 in a row. JJ and Zippy losing some ground. Sander, I think, crashed, as well as Norman. Roa and Bassi battling for the lead, followed by Rez, Black Cat, JJ and Zeus. Yes, Sander is 7 seconds off the lead. Rez going onto 2 wheels, still managing to keep it. Bassi and Roa still battling it out, but the situation looks rather unfavorable for CM. It is 6-5. Map point for TnT. Somebody from CM already crashed. It was Roa. Norman crashed as well. Not enough CM drivers out in front, so it is Sander from Rez, but ooh, a juicy crash there for TnT. That would have been Izom. I heard another crash. Is that Roa? No, that was Rez. And with... okay, some crash there from Bassi, I think. Zippy with a small wall bang. Touch getting a slowdown from a speed check. Oh, this just looks like a TnT round. Yeah, it definitely is. 7-5, CM, oh sorry, TnT take it. Sander, however, 96 points to Zippy's 82. Even Izom calling it a shitfest. And for map number 3, Coast, Lotus Extra Comfort Plus, should I call it that? The only good map in the map pack. And the lineup appears to be Aro, Sander, Zeus, Roa and Rez. And on the TnT side, that will be Bassi, Black Cat, Izom, Norman and Zippy, by the looks of it. Normally, I would favor cheek magnets on coast, but today I just don't know. It's not like CM were training a lot. I mean, some people weren't training at all. But TnT are notoriously not that good for a Division 1 team on coast. So it's going to be interesting. And I also want to support zoos, because I sincerely do hope that we're not going to have anything like SLR ever again. The format is dubious, the maps are frankly awful. We just need better events, better maps, better formats. That was an interesting line there from Norman, fully sending it into his slow turn on coast. Ended up in full Dorifto. So according to Ezone, other than Zippy, others discovered the map in warm-up. That's ridiculous. It looks like we're going to have quite a bit of drifting. Yeah, Luz, I know, right? Somebody dropped me from Daddy. Bastards. I disagree, Shock. If it's called Sunrise League Reborn, it should be like Sunrise League, not like, I don't know, Stadium Team Championship, you know? Alright. the teams have warmed up and they're ready to go. Off we go. Arrow sliding out in the first turn, E-Zone in the second. Zippy currently leading from Roa, Zeus and Sander. Arrow is actually losing time to the back markers, and the fight for the lead seems to be unfolding between Roa, Zippy, Sander and Zeus, and a double crash there between Zippy and Passy. So Sander definitely did not fare well in this round. Dropped down to 6th. Roa and Zeus enjoying their lead. One turn to go. And Rez not quite able to snipe the position from Zippy, but this is sufficient. First blood to Cheek Magnets. Round 2. Norman definitely not able to keep the gear, or should I say gear up in the first turn. Zippy definitely has a fight in him. Currently second from Roa. Zeus, Sander and Rez are somewhere in the mix, as well as Passy. So Passy is apparently a coast specialist on the TnT side. Well, that is with the exception of Zippy. Zeus sliding. Zippy will crash. Sander will do the same. That's a face-on. Full stop crash. With Roa and Rez first and second in 58, no less. Followed by Passy, Zeus, Zippy. And Sander will still finish 8th. Black Cat and Norman did not enjoy the crashes in this round. Round 3, Passy with some gear issues, E-Zone with some drifting issues, Norman with wall contact issues, Roa will crash, so will Black Cat, and that is Zeus from Zippy, from Aru, Sander, Passy. Bad crash at the chicane, allowing Roa to fight back, but let's switch to the leading group. Sander crashing once again, Zeus still ahead, Zippy not giving up, Aru also right there, but at this rate it definitely looks like ACM round, even if Zippy takes first. Zippy does take first with a time of 58.45, but he's followed by 5 CM drivers. And that is 3-0. Shock about map styles and leagues, I don't know. Leagues should have technical maps. Technical maps can be slower or faster, that is still a technical map. don't need RPG full speed or any other nonsense. Nonsense is the only word I can describe the no train map that we had today. So currently in this round, Zippy is second, then there's Zeus, Roa and Ezone. But Ezone will slide and drop down. Sander is last, but there are enough CMs up ahead to ensure another round victory. And 57.66 for Roa. Incredible time. Ezone with a slide before the first tunnel. Zeus, Norman all sliding. Passy sliding as well. Roa out in front from Zippy, Rez, Arrow and Sander. Zippy battling Rez for second. He is currently in that position, but there's Arrow coming at them as well. However, with only one turn to go, Zippy seems to have won the battle. For second, followed by Rez and Arrow and Sander. Norman will miss the finish, will have to reverse. And Roa, with a 57.59, is on a roll. $5-0 for CM. Are TnT going to get any points? I don't think so. Looking at how things are unfolding. Izom and Passy all drifted, Zippy crashed, Black Cat crashed, and this is, well, up until that point when Arrow crashed, it was 5 CM drivers in the lead. Now Rez crashed as well, so it is 3 CM drivers in the lead. But 3 drivers in first 3 positions are enough to seal a round victory, even if the other 2 retire. Norman doing his best, but also drifting in the process because he's doing a little too much, a little more than his car can cope with. A triplet of first positions for Cheek Magnets. Sander with a daily top 8. Map points for CM, and Roa had another 57.6. Norman sliding there. Sander and Zeus also sliding. So it is Roa who has crashed from Zippy and Arrow, and Roa will crash as well. So it is Zippy from Arrow, and massive crashes there in the tunnel. I think overall, Sander crashed as well. Black Cat is coming through. I think overall it looks more favorable for CM. I don't know. Well, so many crashes. What's going on, guys? So Zippy takes the round, followed by Roa and Rez, and then Passy. And I don't know. Probably Cheek Magnets. Maybe not. it is 7-0. CM take the third map. And Norman only scoring 13 points in 7 rounds. And that is it for Chick Magnets in Sunrise League Reborn 1. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. See you later. Goodbye.